Hey there guys, this is NDM here bringing you another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I was grinding for some EXP for my Pokemon, as I said I was going to go grinding off screen, and that's basically what I have been doing. And suddenly I came across this battle and now I'm going to start it, so yeah, I know it's kind of an awkward position to start the recording, because I was going to start it originally where I ended off the recording outside the building that goes from this route to Celadon City. But yeah, apparently I came across this battle and I was grinding Meowth. I got him up to level 26. He was originally level 21, I think, when we first started recording, or when we last ended off the recording. So yeah, I got him up a few levels. I'm not going to get him up to level 27, much like all my other Pokemon. Pigmonk's level 27. Flipper is level 33, I think, or 34. And Darth Vader's level 35, so... And Pikachu's level 31, yeah. Because some of the EXP in the wild battles aren't really that good, so it's not really... you're not going to get a whole load of EXP from grinding around here, I can tell you that much. Especially if you're like a high level like me right now. But I just wanted to get some extra levels, you know, just in case we come across some really strong, powerful Pokemon that manages to wipe out our whole entire party with one swipe. On each Pokemon, so that's why I've been grinding up some levels for these. But Meowth seems to be very good on the offensive side, but he doesn't seem to be very good on the defensive side. So yeah, like he can deal a reasonable amount of damage. He just takes a unreasonable amount of damage from other Pokemon's attacks. And yeah, so he's summoning Muck. Well, that sounds very, very disgusting. So, who should I summon here? Darth Vader, Pikachu. I'm gonna summon Pigmonk. Yeah. So a Muck. We've not come across one of these yet. Oh God! It's the return of Master Belch. It looks exactly like Master Belch. He has returned from Earthbound and he's suddenly made an appearance in this game. What are you going to do, start burping and farting again? And you're level 22 and you're not taking that much damage, which means that I'm going to have to go to drastic measures. Well, I've learnt a new move. I've learnt Seismic Toss. And I think this is actually Pigmonk's most strongest move. I'm not sure, but... It's got an attack power of 60, so yeah, and it took a reasonable amount of damage to it too. Much more damage than what Rock Tomb did. So I'm gonna keep on using that until he dies. And he keeps on using Harden for some weird reason. Maybe he's thinking about his mucky wife and getting a mucky boner, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't even understand how that thing could get an erection. It's like all sloppy. You'd be like, I don't know. I don't really want to go into too much detail. But yeah, 739 EXP, summoning out another Grimer. So I was about to say he was about to summon another Grinder, but no, it's another Grimer. Yeah. Aerialace and I haven't had any sleep today, to be honest, so I'm kind of shattered. Yesterday I was really, you know, I actually had my sleep yesterday, whereas today I haven't had my sleep. And the bad thing is that I've had an exam today, so that's kind of also weighing me down. I had a maths exam, a 2 frigging hour long maths exam. Not fun, I tell you, especially on a Tuesday. Like one of the first days of the week, and Tuesday's my most busiest day, so that doesn't help much either. And if it wasn't for the maths exam, I would have had one lesson free, which means I could have came home, because this is like during midday, so I would have had, because basically I have English period 3, and then period 4 is a break period, so I can go home and chillax, because then at home I can have the hour at home, and then I can also have like 10-15 minutes spare because it's lunch break. But it takes me like 15 minutes to walk all the way back to school, so or back to the college site. And yeah, But it would have been nice to have had my break. Alright, so now that we've got ourselves our Pokemon healed up here, we can go back and carry on with Route 8, because there are some Pokemon trainers we have to face. There are more, actually. And I'm pretty sure this is our first double trainer battle, and we'll shock you with our twin power. Double twin powers activate! Or Wonder Twin powers activate, or however you say it, I don't know. Twins Ailey and Anne would like to battle. I think it's Anne. Oh, they got Jigglypuff and a Clefairy. What a perfect match. Like, seriously, those two Pokemon look like they'd be Psychic types, but they're not Psychic types, they're normal types. Because the type Psychic is coloured in pink, so you would think that a pink Pokemon would be Psychic type. But no, that's just to trick you, I guess. And I think the EXP splits between the two Pokemon. So if, like, say, every single one of my Pokemon died and there was only one Pokemon left in a double battle, then that one Pokemon who's left in the double battle will get all the EXP. But seeing as Meowth is out in battle at the moment, me and Meowth, like, Flipper and Meowth are sharing the EXP, so that's why we're only getting 179 EXP each, whereas originally we should be getting at least about 200, I think, maybe even more, 600, because you get more in trainer battles, like more EXP in trainer battles than what you do in wild battles. So yeah, oh god, wow, there's a bunch of trainers there. Holy jeez, damn. Well, okay, school is fun, but so are Pokemon. Well, you got a coughing. So I'm gonna use Bite. Damn, you friggin' poisoning me. Poisoning me. Why? Why must you do this, huh? I don't know. Yeah, you should stick to school. Stick to your education. Get the best grade you can instead of sitting around like me playing Pokemon. I like Nidoran, so I collect them. Nah, I'm joking. But, yeah, school sucks. Hate it so much. I hate college. I hate school. I hate work. But then again, I think everyone hates work, so I'm not the only one there who has that who has that opinion. I mean, I honestly don't think that anyone in this whole world likes doing work. Getting up at like 6 in the morning just to go to work. Especially during the winter time, because that's going to be really cold outside during the mornings. Because when the moon is up in the sky, it's colder because the sun is down. And when the sun is down, it's colder in the atmosphere. And when the sun's up in the atmosphere, basically what I mean by the atmosphere is in the sky. When the sun's up in the sky, the sun's going to reflect onto the atmosphere, which is going to make it warm. Because the sun isn't big enough or close enough for the heat or the light to go around all over the world. And considering the world is always spinning all the time on a certain angle, the sun can't reflect on certain parts of the world because of it's tilted. And that's what causes the seasons and time zones and whatever, things like that. So, but if the sun was like ginormous and really huge and shit, then yeah, I mean, if it's big, I mean, the sun is big enough as it is. It's the biggest thing in our solar system, and it's the source of light and source of heat in our solar system. So yeah, not only is it the biggest object in the solar system, it's also the light and heat of our solar system, because if there was no sun, there would be no life, because Earth wouldn't exist, Mars wouldn't exist, Pluto wouldn't exist. Well, they probably would, but there would just be rocks and there would be nothing on them. There wouldn't even be volcanoes, I don't think, without the sun. No, I'm gonna use flamethrower just to get rid of this thing. Because I'm so mean. I'm evil. I'm so cruel to Nidorina. And I am poisoned, so I'm probably gonna have to go to make a stop at the Pokemon Center again, but I really don't want to have to do that, so hopefully I was smart and bought some antidotes, which obviously I'm not that smart because I haven't bought any antidotes with me. It turns out that I bought all these healing things, healing assistant things, like Paralyze Heal, Awakening, and Burn Heal, and then I go ahead and say, oh yeah, I won't be needing antidote that much, and it turns out antidote is the most used thing that I would be using right now, because the amount of times I've been poisoned during this time I've been grinding is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to make way back to town here and get myself all healed up, because I'm not going to take on the rest of those trainers and get all my other Pokemon poisoned to death by the needle of poison that goes up your butt crack and poisons the inside of your anus. Let's see. Okay, right. So now that all our Pokemon have been healed, there are no more poison, no more anything like that, no status elements to stop us or anything. So now we're going to go ahead and take on the rest of these trainers on this route. And hopefully these other ones don't poison me, hopefully. We must look silly standing here like this. Yeah, you're too right you do. Like you're all clumped up together and lined up in such a way that it looks, yeah, it looks strange. Payday. That's the point. My Pidgeotto's almost evolved now. It's level 27, so when it evolves to level 28, I mean, hell, Meowth's almost evolved too, because Meowth also evolves at level 28 too, so. Yeah, I forgot about that thing, about its poison point. Ugh. And feint attack and oh, so close. So close. It's just off by like a pixel, man. Off by a pixel. A pixel away of being level 27, so yeah, let's get ourselves that pixel and get ourselves leveled up here. I don't know why all my Pokemon are being poisoned. That is starting to bug me. Because like all the Pokemon that are getting poisoned are the ones that I normally want to be leveling up, and Meowth is one of those Pokemon that I want to be leveling up because he's one of the weakest Pokemon in my party. So yeah. He deserves more EXP than anyone else, actually. Well, actually these three do, because they're all these three here, the trio, are pretty much all the same level. But considering Falco isn't going to really be that much of a chore to get him to level up to level 28, because the amount of EXP Falco gets is not much. Like, you could get 200 EXP and it will do a lot in the EXP bar. So, yeah. 280. Yeah, see, look how much EXP I just gained from that. Like, that was a lot right there. And then Pikachu's obviously going to give us a fair amount too, if it's like, yeah, level 19. And it still did quite a lot of damage, even though it wasn't very effective. It still took away most of its health. And I'm paralyzed, but I can fix that. I can't fix the poison though. That's the only problem. Well, hell, I have money. I could buy some poison antidote cure thing. Yeah, just buy some antidote. But I'm not gonna make all the trip back to town now, because I've made that trip back so many times already that I'm pretty sure you're gonna end up getting sick and tired of it, of me showing you that. She's got the cat suit from from Super Mario World. No, from Super Mario 3D World on Wii U. Because she's saying meow meow. Like, that game's freaking awesome, I love it. It's just like, I haven't really had much of a chance to go on it because my brother's been hogging the Wii U. And it's not really my Wii U, it's his. Because he got it for Christmas, I didn't. Instead I've been playing on the 64 and the 3DS and the Game Boy. And that's pretty much all I've been doing. In my spare time. I also started Earthbound again. Yeah, I've been playing some Earthbound. Because I missed playing that game properly. Now that I am playing it properly, it's kind of nice to go back to the old games. And I mean, I don't actually play hardly any of the new games. I don't play this Xbox or PS3 or anything like that, or PlayStation 4, Xbox One, because I don't know, some of the games on there don't really interest me. The only games that would interest me is Final Fantasy, Skyrim, Dark Souls, you know, all the typical RPG games. Like, they're the only ones that would interest me, but most of the games on those systems are just first-person shooters. And trust me, I kind of get a bit sick and tired of first-person shooters after a while, because like, the story mode is so short that it's done within a matter of a few days, maybe even less than a few days, maybe even less than a week. Like, I could finish a Call of Duty game within less than a day, and that is shocking, because like, I'm not bashing the game or anything, I just don't, it's just my opinion, and I've voiced my opinion that I don't really play those kind of games. Like, I would play GoldenEye 64, because that game has a lot more to it. Like, the story mode is a lot more fun, and it's actually rated one of the best 64 games on the system. So, and that's why it got its remake on the Wii. Yeah, a few years back. I think it was a few years back. It might have been last year, I don't know. But yeah, GoldenEye made its way to the Wii. Whether it's a remake or not, I'm not sure if it's an exact remake. But yeah, I had a little go on GoldenEye, and I kind of like it. It's an alright game. It's not bad. And I haven't played Perfect Dark as such. But if it was a series that I would say was my favorite first-person shooting video game experience, I'd either go with Turok or Doom. Yeah, Turok or Doom. They're like the best first-person shooters I've ever played. So yeah, if you're into like the first-person shooter kind of genre, and you like Nintendo games like me, but you don't like Call of Duty, then I definitely recommend you should try out the try out Turok or Doom. I imagine most of you already tried Doom anyway, so there's no point in me trying to advertise a game that's so highly popular that everyone's played it, because it's made its way on almost every single home video game console, such as trying to think now how many consoles Doom's been on, because there's so many consoles Doom has been on. It's unbelievable. It's been on the Sega Mega Drive, I think, the Sega Genesis. It's been on the Sega CD, I think. I know it's been on the Super Nintendo. I know it's been on the 3DO. I know it's been on the Atari Jaguar. I know it's been on the 64, because I have Doom on the 64. And that's a good game. Very good game, in fact. There's Doom on the Xbox, you know, Doom 3. So yeah, you got the Xbox, you got Atari Jaguar, you got the 3DO, the Sega Genesis, Mega Drive, as you would call it here. I think that's it, actually. I can't think of any more consoles it would be on. I'm pretty sure it's on the Sega CD, or maybe even the Sega Saturn. I'm not sure. Got myself poisoned. Like, if you type in Doom on Wikipedia, it'll come up with how many systems the game's on. I think it's even on PC. Well, it obviously is on PC. Like, you can download it, or you can get it on a disc, I think, as well. So yeah, it's pretty much made its way on nearly every home video game console. And it's one of the biggest first-person shooter franchises there are. I mean, probably even bigger than Call of Duty. Probably. I mean, Doom even got its own movie, and that totally kicked ass. Especially the first-person shooter bit in the movie. That was awesome. Like, I watched that on Netflix for the first time, and I thought that was so awesome. It was exactly like, from what I've experienced, it looked exactly like Doom, and I've only played briefly of the N64 version. I haven't played any of the others. I haven't played the one on the Super Nintendo, the Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, Atari Jaguar, but apparently they're all the same anyway, so if I've played it on one system, I've probably played it on all the others. Except from that, the graphics will obviously be more enhanced, and the audio quality will be a bit more, you know, pristine. And I'm being attacked by a freaking Poliwag in its hypnosis, or hypnotizing, swirly belly button. Well, we haven't really made that much progress apart from just clear out this entire route of trainers, which is probably what I'm actually going to do for this whole entire video. So yeah, this will be probably the last trainer that I fight before I end off the video, and I'll get my Pokemon healed, of course. God, it's even got a bigger swirly belly button. Holy crap! What is this madness? What kind of black magic is this? Kind of sorcery. His speed fell down. Wow, that is really doing so much damage, you know. You know, I could die in one hit from that. It's surprising, you know. Okay, I'm just taunting you right now. And now I'm not even taking any... Alright, okay. I had so much trouble with Mega Punch when I was grinding for EXP because it took me so many times to actually land a hit on some of the Pokemon because it kept on missing. And so did Double Kick. And all the other moves, they just kept on missing, and I don't know why. Because it seemed whenever an Ekans used Leer, I don't know if it decreases your accuracy. But I don't understand what happened. I just couldn't land a hit on this Ekans because it kept on using Leer all the time. Maybe it reduces your speed or defense and reduces your accuracy. I'm not sure. But yeah, well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. So in the next episode, I guess we'll be doing some more progress stuff and things like that. Just making way to the next town, I guess, and possibly starting our next gym. So yeah, until then, take care everybody. See you on my next video. This is NDM saying thanks for watching and goodbye.